Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you. Hey there folks, welcome back to CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton, and something that I'm going to start doing here on the channel is actually talking about different projects that are more specifically NFTs or more so games, right? Where you can actually pay for the game in the crypto, but then earn the crypto through the game. I even mentioned it in some videos, and I actually did get some approval, so I'm going to even start playing the games, which I think would be a lot of fun. So today I'm actually going to show you a game that I do actually plan to play. I definitely will come back to this one once it's out here soon enough. Seems like a really fun and simple game to play, and it is just the style of game I love, as you guys know. Today we will be talking about AURORY, essentially a very close to Pokemon. And I'll say that in a non-insulting way. They do not steal anything from Pokemon. It's just that very specific gaming style that I absolutely love. So let's go over things a little bit here. First off, I will go ahead and show you their social media following. Now, the cool thing about these guys is they're very tight on the media that they have, but it is all very condensed and very effective media, right? The thing that a lot of these cryptos do is they'll just have, you know, every single social media possible with not a big following, and they rarely use it. Well, what these guys did is actually had quite fewer social medias, but they have very nice followings and they have great interactions, so I've got to give them hands off to that one. So first off, on our Twitter, we've got almost 29,000 followers with some of this cool artwork, and as I'll mention here, and we'll actually get into this, which I thought was pretty cool, but as I'll mention here, and go ahead and mention it, I love these guys' art. Their Telegram here, 6,200 members, and it is very active. I was looking at the chat, people are talking right now, so I thought that was pretty cool. So we'll go back here to the website. Now, when it comes to playing and Nefties, what are those? Well, Nefties are actually sort of the, like this little fella right here. They're sort of your fighting digital monsters, if you will, in the world, and we'll get into that here in a minute. Now, as for playing, you actually cannot play at the moment. This was what came up when I went to play. Again, still some beautiful artwork, and as I mentioned, I always like to talk about, I really love good artwork, so these guys clearly put a lot of time and effort into that, and that's the biggest thing when you're playing a game like this and you want to experience a game like this is, you know, it could feel like a reskinning of Pokemon to where there's nothing original, it's all the same attacks, that sort of thing. But what I really love about this world is the creators really went out of their way to write a story and make this a conducive, fun environment, especially in this new NFT age, to sort of earn tokens in that way. So about the game, and I'll actually read this quickly to help you guys out. It's a JRPG computer game where people will evolve in a rich and diverse universe. In this world, you will discover antique and cryptos, two different areas and biomes, which I like that they do there. You'll meet several NPCs and the mystical creatures that are living in the world called Nefties, as we mentioned. Throughout your journey, you will own Nefties and use them to fight in awesome battles. Now, the Nefty designs that I have seen, and we'll see some more as we go, are all really cool already. They seem to have some, like, legendary ones, sort of like this dragon up here seems like maybe a legendary one. You know, they got this cool guy right here, and they sort of carry weapons. And again, they sort of take their own unique spin on this style of game. Now, here just tells you about the game, how to play. You can earn basically these Nefties, which are NFTs, which does give them inherent value, as well as earning the tokens of the world, which are called just AURY. AURY is what I'm pronouncing them as. I've heard them pronounced a few different ways. I feel that's the most correct way. Anyway, that is their token, and it is built on the Solana blockchain, and that's pretty important, actually, because that is one of the main people who actually helped create this. In fact, their Twitter says it right there. It is Solana and Serum actually worked to create this, and so that's really cool to know that this is backed by folks who already have very solidified cryptos, know this world very well, and they decided to go on and make a fun game about it. Multiple game modes you can see here. They're developing a free-to-play solo game, which I really appreciate that they actually took the time and want to make it free-to-play. You can see you can walk around in sort of a 3D world here. Then the battles, again, Pokemon-esque. You got these cool NFTs for actually when you're getting your Nefties. And then I actually do want to show you guys part of this video real quick. Let me go ahead and make sure... Alright, it will not let me silence it at the moment. but we'll just sort of skip through things, right? Look at that. I thought, very cool. So you'll see, again, it's very classic. You got that... Those are our characters right here, by the way. You got this lady with the cool steampunk, actual steam type deal here. You got the guy with the sword. He's very cool. And I do know that they have names. I was not able to find the names for all of them, though. And then you've got the girl who essentially sort of dresses up like the Pokemon. And they did have that kind of person in Pokemon if you were a player, just like I was, definitely a lot. So these are very, again, very cool, fun characters. They're going to be really cool to interact with in the world again. You got this guy, and I think that that's probably his Nefty. I don't know the names again, but they both have these cool swords. And I would love the idea of a Pokemon with a sword. And then you got her with her little bird guy as well right there, by the way. So I think that's really cool. Now, I'm wondering if that means, like, this might be a Nefty, or, like, this thing on her back. Maybe the thing on her back is an FD. That'd be very interesting. So I guess we'll see. You know, I didn't really think about that until I was telling you guys about it. But anyway, these are their investors right there. Again, we know Solana basically created them. Some other companies right here, none that I was extremely, you know, blown away by. Some that I'm familiar with. I'm sure you are too in this space. And here we are at the end of the website. Now, if you want to click through some of their links, as I was showing you, summer sales. So it's basically showing you here where you can actually mint your Aurorian, excuse me, so you can actually make your character, which I think is cool. They do have an email newsletter if you'd like to get updates about what's going on with the project. That is the page I showed you. Now, this was something I really liked as well that I want to show you before we head out here today, and it is posted 4 days ago. Something is coming. Something is happening in the quiet town of Neftyville at the edge of the forest. Travelers are reporting that there's a lot of noise coming from the city. They can hear music, laughs, and screams from miles away. Villagers are starting a feast for a mysterious reason. All of the people from this town are celebrating, and as usual in this mountain hamlet, Wilma is here, joyful, taking pictures of everybody to celebrate this event. And yeah, so, you know, we see a nice little photo right here, and they're actually keeping things updated. You can read more of these. I'm not going to read all of those at the moment, but, you know, from introductions, just a couple updates, update very recently, and the game will hopefully be out this month. That's what they mentioned would happen. And so again, I'm excited to come back and play this one. Just wanted to go over this project with you folks today. Thank you, as always, for coming by CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton. If you have any other ideas, please send me a message. Leave them in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and we will talk to you in the next video. Thank you so much.